Going to just I need multi-stream chat. Um, I think I'm just gonna fucking start streaming on YouTube because Twitch is being a little bitch. 6% of my CPU. Fuck off. Fuck off. All that nonsense. My stream quality is good. All right. I'm gonna play some guitar. Let's get back. God damn, my guitar really looks dirty in this light. I've had a total of 713 views. Interesting. All right, what's up, everybody? I don't know if we need this light on, to be honest with you. It's pretty bright in here already. Yeah, that's smoother. Wish I could play a guitar really well. Um, what song should I do? Hopefully this isn't too loud. It's hard to know how my audio sounds, but it's not like anyone's watching. Okay. Tonight, tonight, no. Tonight. Anyone watching? I can't sing, so I don't need my glasses on. Tonight, fire in your eyes burns so bright. I try to look away, but I can't. No, I can't. Can you hear the hum of death echo in my mind? Can you feel her haunting breath? I think that it's my time. Tonight, fire in your eyes burn so bright. I try to look away, but I can't. No, I can't. Can you hear the hum of death echo in my mind? Can you feel her haunting breath? I think that it's my time. Still working on that song. Still don't know how I want to sing it. Still don't know how to sing, but we're getting there. It's called Song 13. slide. Fuck me. Alright. Night, fire in your eyes, burn so bright I try look away. I don't even know how to play my own song. Alright, let's do a different song. Let's do another song we're working on. Masquerade me on your masquerade me. Is that masquerade me on your masquerade me on your windowsill. Why can't I remember how to play it? I'm only being nervous because I'm being filmed. Masquerade me on your windowsill. I don't wanna be real. I just wanna die alone in your arms. Poison on the tip of your lips. I love the way it tastes. I should practice before I do things like this. This is practice. Welcome to my practice. What else do we do? What do I want to do? I want to make a song called Obama Ate My Guitar. Obama ate my guitar. No. Obama was feeling kinda hungry. Okay. He was looking kinda hungry. No. It was December, and it was so cold outside. His stomach grew of hunger from my guitar deep down inside. Obama ate my guitar. Obama ate my guitar tonight. It was December and it was cold outside. His stomach grew of hunger from my guitar deep down inside. Obama ate my guitar. Obama ate my guitar tonight. There's no safety, he's got to eat. There's no safety when he's hungry. From the bushes he jumped. I was sitting there, terrified. From my hands he pulled the only strings that keep me alive, and ate it in front of me, stuffing his face with wood and mahogany. Obama ate my guitar. Obama ate my guitar tonight. All right. Song's called Obama Ate My Guitar. That's a pretty good song. Obama ate my guitar. All right. What's the other song? I'm pathetic, sad, and I'm sorry for everything I said. But tell me, am I the ghost in your head? 'Cause you still haunt my bed. And tell me, when you find something beautiful, how do you not set fire to it? And I cry myself to sleep, pray I wake up dead. There's no antidote for the poison in my head. 'Cause I'm pathetic, sad, and I'm sorry for everything I said. But tell me, am I the ghost in your head? 'Cause you still haunt my bed. And tell me, when you find something beautiful, how do you not set fire to it? And I cry myself to sleep, and I pray that I wake up dead. There's no antidote for the poison in my head. 'Cause I'm pathetic and sad, and I'm sorry for everything I said. Tell me, am I ghost in your head? Song's called, I need to get better at music. Oh, I gotta blow my nose. I'll be back.
Mic off. Mic on.
Won't you fall in love with me? And I'll fall in love with you. Without you, I cannot breathe. Okay. It's another song I've been working on. Get you this one. It's not done. I'm gonna fuck up all over the place, but I don't know. Let's just get it out there. Wait. Dark clouds hang high from your shame. Wait, shame high from your shame. Yeah, that's right. Dark clouds hide from your shame. Shame. Dark clouds Oh, there it is. Dark clouds hide from your shame. Can't run from your pain. Ask yourself who's to blame. Paint the walls black and say my name. Hold a light to the sky and blow out the flame. When the rain, when the rain comes crashing down, I'll pick you up and we'll drive around. The rain comes crashing down, I'll pick you up and we'll leave this town. Paint the walls black and say, paint the walls black and say my name. Hold a light to the sky and blow out the flame. Oh, missed it. Alright, so that's one of the songs I've been working on. Night. There we go. think I need to like put my guitar more in the shot or something. 'Cause I don't know. I feel like it just looks like good enough. Let's work on that song. Dark clouds hang high from your shame. Run from your pain. Ask yourself who's to blame. Paint the walls black and say my name. Paint the walls black and say my name. I don't know. Blah 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 blah. I still can't. Is that it? Masquerade me on your window. Masquerade me on your windowsill. I don't wanna be real. I just wanna die alone in your arms. It's not it. Masquerade me on your masquerade me on your windowsill. Boy, fucking shoot myself in the head. Masquerade me on your masquerade me on your windowsill. I don't wanna be real. I just wanna die alone in your arms. Poison on the tip of your lips. I love the way it tastes. Grasp my crucifix and it begins to burn. Now I know nothing is real. Rip your knives into my flesh. Tear open my heart. I really, really like that part. And our heads touch. Just stare up at the clouds. Hand in hand, that's when I knew this could last forever. I don't know my own song. This could last forever, but I was wrong. Wrap me up in the cloak of death. No, I didn't earn it. Should we make a song? Another song? Make a new song? 'Cause I can't remember how to play any of my other songs. Let's do it. I'll just do another song. What is it? Murder by the bedside, but murder by the bedside, murder by the bedside. Blood drips down from her eyes, teeth white like the ivory makes up her heart. I need to write these things down. So many of my songs are just the same fucking notes. Walk with me into the street. It's dark and scary. Walk with me into the street. It's dark and scary. Night. You know what? The only song that I should have down is song 13, and I'm just gonna try to do it the way I would do. I guess I'm gonna perform it. I'm gonna fuck up so much. Tonight, fire in your eyes burn so bright. I try to look away, but I can't. No, I can't. Can you hear the hum of death echo in my mind? Can you feel her haunting breath? I think that it's my time tonight. Fire in your eyes burn so bright. I try to look away, but I can't. No, I can't. Can you hear the hum of death echo in my mind? Can you feel her haunting breath? I think that it's my time. So take this knife and carve your name in my heart. And I'll take the blood and write our names in the stars. 'Cause as long as you're mine, baby, the world is ours. Tonight, fire in your eyes burn so bright. I try to look away, but I can't. No, I can't. Can you hear the hum of death echo in my mind? Can you feel her haunting breath? I think that it's my time. Will you be by my side, even in the absence of night? That was a terrible. I mean, that's better than all the other ones I did, but yikes. All right, I'll get better. In the meantime, let's do some other Twitch stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let's switch her back to the traditional view. Actually, we can stay here for a second. Hey, on Twitch. Is there anything? Nope. All right. I wonder if my mic even picks up the guitar. Let's leave that there. Night, fire in your eyes, burn so bright I try. Yeah, I need to get better at music. But you know we're not doing too fucking bad. Fucking hair is out of control though. There we go. That looks sexy yet? I mean, is that fun? I guess that's good. Sitting far back. What is up, chat? Whoop whoop. We're gonna watch some you know what? I'm gonna actually do something where so alt one, yeah, and then line. Okay, I'm gonna set something up where it's here. Do that. Oh no, where did I go? I could be anywhere. I'm gonna do this. Oh, oh. Toki, toki, toki. Artichoke. The fuck am I doing? There we go. I'm gonna do that one. We're actually gonna scale. Scale both those up, and then we're gonna put see me editing my stream live. That's pretty cool, right? New folder. We're gonna call this watch things mode. Watch things mode. Our favorite mode. Okay. And then Uh-oh. Well, I don't mean to do that. If you know what I mean. Don't know. Oh, shit. Fine. We'll just let it be like it is. What do they even want me to do? I have like a nested folder now and I don't want it. Okay, that's good enough for me, to be honest. Lock all this up. I'm going to. Nice. I don't want it inside the folder. Do I like that or not? I don't know. The fuck? Okay, that's the way it's gonna be. Yeah, I dig that the most. And bum bum ba da bum bum ba da da. Bum bum ba da da ba da da ba da. Hot keys. All my keys, they're so hot. My keys are hot as fuck. Your keys are cold and shitty. There we go. Alt 1. This is for video game mod. We just do 7. Look at that. Boom. Boom. Playing some fucking Minecraft right here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Dude, my shit is so dusty, bruh. My shit be so fucking dusty, bruh. Lock everything. Ooh. Ooh. This is my alert box. I also have all my memes. Nice. That's my favorite shit, bro. Okay. Well, welcome to the stream. I am the Stream King. Stream King is what they call me. I played a little song for you before, and now what are we gonna do? Is I am the Stream King. But now we're going to do something else like this. This is cool. But actually, we're not, because I don't want you to see anything that I'm touching on my computer. So I have it set up specifically so you can't see what I am doing. Isn't that wonderful? What you trying to do today? I said, hey, what you trying to do today? Alright, I'm gonna need to learn how to make fucking thumbnails. My lord. We're gonna go ahead and watch some YouTube today. Just for now, because until I think of what else the fuck I want to do. But we're gonna do some reaction streaming. So let's get to it. Is that the right? Yeah, this is the right account. I thought I signed up to YouTube using my old school account, and it always running out of time. Let's listen to that one. Let's listen to Running Out of Time by Lil Peep. And so we can go back to that. One sec. Oh, yes. I spend all my time trying to make you mine, trying to get you high off something that only I supply. I'm talking
talking that make you wanna cry. Yeah, I'm talking that make you wanna die. Get lost in the smoke, hard to find. Young boss from the she off the line. Face down, lose your mind. Pull up to the show, cut the line. Everybody ain't know that I'm one of a kind. Everybody ain't know that I'ma get my shine. I ain't fucking with a hoe, she need my time. All I really fucking know is staying on my grind. One step closer, I'm feeling like I was chosen. My wrist always open, my blood always frozen. I know I'm never sober, it's fun, cause I like it that way. If you got something to say that shit to my face. One step closer, I'm feeling like I was chosen. My wrist always open, my blood always frozen. I know I'm never sober, it's fun, cause I like it that way. If you got something to say that shit to my face.
Running out of time.
I'm that only I supply. I'm talking that make you wanna cry. Yeah, I'm talking that make you wanna die. Get lost in the smoke, hard to find. Young boss from the she off the line. Face down, lose your mind. Pull up to the show, cut the line. Everybody ain't know that I'm one of a kind. Everybody ain't know that I'ma get my shine. I ain't fucking with a hoe.
That's so good. All right, we did it. We listened to that. Now, what's next? My game's character art sucked, so I fixed it. I found some weird Korean hentai. MGK remix. What the fuck is an MGK? Damn, dude. Why is Peep gone? You know, it's been like fucking 4 years, too. Elden Ring PvP Host Edition. So we're gonna watch some hentai.
How's it going around? This is the Anime Man. So, manhwas. It's a hot topic recently with the large
Manhwas?
surgence of examples of the genre sprouting its wings out into the otaku world. But for those of you who've been living under a rock for the last couple of years, manhwa is essentially manga from Korea. A lot of people series that I'm able to talk about in this series that I've indulged. On the other hand, ecchi and series that I'm able to talk about in this series and I was able to look at for the research of this video. Series that I'm able to talk about in this series and I was able to look series that I've indulged in series that I'm able to talk series that I'm able to talk about in this series and I was able to look at for the research of this video. Man,
I'm gonna be a
y'all are sleeping on
remixer.
some good shit, let me tell you. Now, before I start pinpointing a few series that I would like to personally
It's
recommend to you filthy
fucking hot
degenerates,
in
I think it's quite
open
important
my
to
fucking
talk about the
window.
striking and, dare I say, surprising difference between ecchi manga and ecchi manhwa. Because ecchi and harem
Battery
manga, for the
low.
most part, tend to be quite tame in nature.
Manhwa?
Don't click off, hear me out. I mean, think of it this way, if a large majority of ecchi and harem manga is able to be serialized in shonen magazines, then that is really telling of the
Charging
subtleties
battery.
and ambiguity of its lewdness.
Charging
wouldn't you say?
battery.
What I'm trying to say is you're not going to get a World End Harem or a Desuraba being serialized in Shonen Jump anytime soon. Although I'm personally not opposed to that, free the nips, I say. And even the more quote-unquote adult ecchi and harem manga series tend to still sugarcoat their lewdness and really sugarcoat its rawness, for not being too over the top where we have to like full on slap an R18 logo on that bitch. I mean, yes, Walden Harem does have a schmeck scene like every 3 pages, but I can also learn to appreciate and focus on the dystopian sci-fi subplot if I choose to. Not that I will actually choose to, but it's good to know that the option is at least there. While a lot of these ecchi and harem manga series do aim to get the readers to rock out with their cocks out, jam out with their clam out, you feel me? They at least try to regularly intermix some kind of non-lewd subplot or some kind of narrative structure to kind of interweave it into the lewdness. Now, on the other hand, ecchi and
it's like softcore porn. It's like old school HBO, like there would be like these HBO shows back in the day where it would just be like a fucking story about like some chick who works at a bar, like a soap opera, and then they would just start fucking and be like, what? What?
And harem manhwa takes all of what I just said about ecchi and harem manga and curb stomps it into a bloody pulp and just says, fuck it. We know why you're here. Let's stop beating around the bush and just go balls to the walls, fam. Like, I have never read a piece of medium that has made me so unsure as to whether I am reading something that is just lewd or something that is just straight up henty. And that's saying a lot coming from me. I own all 21 volumes of the Kiss Sis manga, and I was less confused reading that than I am now. Because as you'll soon come to realize if you choose to pursue the recommendations I give you in this video, manhwa really doesn't hold back, and there's nothing I can really do but to just tip my fedora, give it an enchanté, and just respect that notion about it. So
you know what's odd that I've been thinking about, that this made me like consider, is so Facebook is creating like this metaverse, and like you saw that viral video of that dude who's like, I created my character in the metaverse. This is my true self. You know, I think Facebook gave that guy a lot of fucking money to do that, but I mean, it looks more like an ad than it looks like a really like creepy dystopian like intro to a movie. Let's watch that in a second. Watch that because that shit's so fucking crazy. But I think what's like fascinating is you look at like stuff like VR chat and how these people have these characters. Well, imagine like a bodysuit that, or imagine just be okay. So first, imagine a bodysuit that you can feel everything. You can feel, you know, like it can make you, you know, it could jack you off is what I'm trying to like subtly hint at. Is imagine a VR bodysuit where you can basically fuck other people in VR, right? And now imagine that, but in like the metaverse, Facebook. And imagine like the touch and the sensation of the bodysuit. You can feel wet, you can feel cold, you can feel heat, warmth, feel little sensations of pain, you know, pleasure, of course. Pretty soon, hentai is literally just gonna be a real thing. like I feel like people are just gonna. I mean, it's already kind of happening. Right? Like you could just VR fuck a hentai chick. Is somewhat in the same way, but imagine when everyone is plugged into this fucking thing. Now let's take it a step further. It's not just about wearing a bodysuit anymore. Imagine if everything you feel, touch, and sense in the VR world is directly stimulated from your brain. So even your perception of reality itself, the number of limbs that you have, the size that you are, is all internal sensory input that feels undeniably real, but it's being generated literally from within your brain, right? So you reach this level of fidelity where it's indistinguishable from basically how you feel in your own body. And I don't think we're terribly too far off from that. And that's fucking... think about that for a second. That's so fucking mind-blowing. Imagine, like, the things people would create where you could just be in a manga like this. You can feel the character... That's another creepy part of it, right? Like, you just have implanted emotions. Ugh.
Let's make do like a good ecchi manhwa.
Anyways, that's
and
what I was
just
thinking
get
about,
right
because
into the nitty-gritty of the video. Psych! Before we jump into the degeneracy, I gotta give a quick thank you to the sponsor. What you think about the
Wait,
brand
dude.
new May character? Thank you to Honk.
That's what happened.
In this gym, they fuck each other in the name of exercise. What the fuck is this fantasy world, and how do I isekai myself into it? Now, I know what you're thinking.
I agree.
Joey, this
That sounds
sounds
dope.
like the plot to a hentai. Yeah, no shit, Einstein, because it is a goddamn hentai. Like, they just straight up show scenes where the protagonist and many of the other side characters are just boning the fuck out of one another. Not because they're horny, but because the guilt of that one extra slice of pizza they had last night is going to burn them up so much that the only way that they'll be able to repent for their sins is to bust a fat nut in their gym members. Did I forget to mention that this video is for people over the age of 18? Unlike most hentais and dojo.
Okay, but that's a brilliant idea. What if it was just like the fuck gym? Like, what if you had a bunch of like bouncers in a gym, and everyone's just like sitting in the gym, and like everyone's gonna like fuck, like you just have a big orgy. Everyone in there is willing to fuck everyone else. You have to ask permission. But if you're in there, you're gonna get fucked, or you're gonna be fucking as a workout. It's fuck time. That'd be cool. That's a cool gym. It's a cool gym in that sense.
However, there's a number of romantic
Planet fuck this. Planet fuck this.
subplots between different characters which actually end up being weirdly wholesome and cute. Like how the main instructor develops a crush on the protagonist and gets secretly jealous of watching him exercise with other members of the gym that's not her. There's a number of scenes like that in the manhwa, and every time it comes up I'm just like, aww. This bitch is so thirsty. I think the thing I'm most impressed about with this series, though, is the art. I mean, let's be real, when the narrative is this degenerative, you gotta come to the table with some good character design, and this series definitely has that. I mean, this manhwa just looks really good, and it looks really goddamn hot. Which definitely helps, because while reading this manhwa, you're gonna see more skin than an episode of 600 Pound Life. Brazzers wishes it could be this intimate. But rejoice, my children, because this next manhwa series that I'd like to recommend may just make Brazzers an obsolete website. I'm of course talking about Sweet Guy. Listen, I'm a sweet guy. I can talk my way in and out of situations, and as long as you're not a complete asshole, I can be friends with virtually anyone. But do I have the power to turn anyone who touches me into a horny on main, wetter than a fire hose simp lord? Unfortunately, no. But goddamn, a man can dream. But you know who does have that power? The protagonist to Sweet Guy. And man, does he utilize the fuck out of it. I mean, look, if you thought the plot to the previous manhwa was a hentai plot, then
I'm admiring this guy's editing. Like the subtle like camera pan. Just like the smooth camera pan.
Sweet Guy is that hentai plot that you think you've seen a lot of times and you think you didn't really need in your life, but the moment you experience it, you realize that your life was just that much more terrible before experiencing it. I could lay out a bunch of different hentai series and doujins that have similar or near perfect plots to Sweet Guy, but for some reason, out of all of those, I just really fucking enjoyed this manhwa so much more than anything else that's similar. Is it because of the character designs, the intricate pacing and lovable clumsiness of the subplots, the fact that the schmeck scenes are detailed and intimate and just plain hot? Honestly, it's probably a combination of all of those, and with the added bonus that every manhwa webcomic has, that being full color, there's nothing to not love about this series if you're a degenerate like me. And if you've already gotten this far in the video, then you're definitely part of the fam now. And best of all, just the cherry on top of the cake, is that as of the recording of this video, there are 73 chapters of this shit. Thank you, Henty Jesus.
God damn. Okay. Yeah, let's look at that metaverse shit, dude. That shit's fucking blows my mind. Gifting my boyfriend a $1,000 love doll in Japan. I just fuck your boyfriend. Metaverse. We'll watch some of that. This is not our metaverse. Where's the fucking dude who built him a body for the metaverse? Metaverse guy. There we go. This fucking guy. What the fuck?
What's going on, everybody? So I got my alter ego finished. And
What? Kind of looks like an orc from Skyrim.
and his name is Blue. And for the mocap geeks out there, he's set up with the usual recipe of XNs for the body capture, Manus gloves for the hands, AR kit for the face, and it's all happening right here within the Unreal Engine. Yeah. But what's special about Blue is that I'm gonna be inhabiting him every week because we are starting a new YouTube show called Xanadu.
Bro, literally, there's something so fucking dystopian about, like, is this like secret advertising for a movie that's not out yet? It looks, it looks too good, right? Like, the camera angles, like, he went back and had to edit this, I guess. It's ridiculous. The zooming.
And if you love shows where a blue alien tries building a virtual empire from nothing, then you're gonna love Xanadu. This isn't a metaverse. It's like a little tiny meta bubble. Alexa, what the happened? I literally followed most of the directions.
I told you those plans were a waste of a Bitcoin.
So stay tuned. The metaverse is about to get a new inhabitant.
What? Okay, let me say two things. I think it's absolutely impressive, like, the level of technology in this. But the amount of fucking creepy that it is out of control. I don't, there's something so, there's another episode. Go watch this.
Falcon 9, transported to LD's go for launch.
That was the launch director
Yes,
giving the
go
final
for
call
launch.
for launch.
Go for launch. Come on. Come on, out of the atmosphere, out of the atmosphere.
Falcon 9 is supersonic.
The atmosphere. Yeah, good job, you guys. Good job. That's awesome.
Max Q.
Hello, Galaxy. My name is Blue, and this is my alter ego, Corey. You could think of him as the Ed Norton character in this scenario, if you know what I'm saying. Welcome to Xanadu. Xanadu is ground zero for a new intergalactic vlog starring yours truly, and it's all about building my virtual empire. Now, every great empire started with a carefully crafted plan, which I happen to have. So to start, I'm going to seriously pimp out Xanadu. Then, I'm going to create my entourage. Charge. Clear.
Whoa. That's
And
it's
together,
kind of entertaining.
we're gonna beat Elon Musk to Mars. Look how close I already am. It's gonna be so easy. And after that, I'm gonna take over the whole galaxy. Simple as that.
Like snapping man. I mean, it straight up looks like a Pixar movie.
Now you might be asking yourselves, how is this crazy alien gonna beat Elon Musk to Mars, let alone build a galactic empire?
I like that his alter ego is like just a douchebag, just a shitty, overconfident douchebag.
Empire from zero. Well, first off, I'm an alien already in space, so pawning Elon should be relatively easy. He'll still be back on Earth building his BFR, while
This seems pretty psychotic though. Like, what is his beef with like Elon? I'm still not sure what the plot. He's like, I'm beat Elon to Mars, and it's like
I'm on Mars, scoring all those firsts.
Like, bro, you're in the fucking metaverse. Do something more creative with it. Like, you just want to go to Mars in a virtual... You could be, like, riding a dragon. You could be fucking a dragon. You could be fucking dragons right now. What are you doing?
First to breakdance with nunchucks.
You're gonna try... You want to, like... fantasize about virtually challenging Elon Musk with your douchey
Alexa, what the f is going on?
I told you not to buy that light system from IKEA.
Anyways, so the only question is, how am I gonna build my big effing empire? Behold.
Does his nose get wider?
So I come across this box, okay? So it's a box some rando traded me at an intergalactic pawn shop, all right? He said if I give him 5...
You know, actually, this guy reminds me of the Ratchet and Clank guy that likes to, like, what's his name? Skid McMarks. Skid McMarks, dude. This is Skid McMarks.
Doge.
For sure.
He's gonna give me this big old box and everything in it. Now, I'm calling it my box of booty, and it's mainly because it's full. Here, check it out. It's this huge crate, and it's full of stuff from all over the galaxy.
Something about everything he does in here seems like a tech demo. The way he grabbed the camera, where he's like, here, check it out.
I mean, the stuff from different alien races, there's laser guns, there's Pandora's eyeball, which I have no idea what it does. Ooh. Nor do I want to know. Anyways, there's all these contraptions and other things. So I figured it would be a fun vlog segment if I was to discover what each one of these things does, one item at a time. And hopefully I don't die in the process.
Why? I don't get why he has the box. Elon gave him a big old box called Bob. And he has a bunch of random stuff in it, and he's gonna press buttons in it. I thought he was making a metaverse. Hannah Do?
We got here. LNG.
Seems like a tech demo for commercials. out of control ever since this stuff.
Please imagine anything you would like to create.
How lovely. It makes a hologram out of whatever I'm imagining. Good thing I was hungry, otherwise I would have had to edit this out. What the hell was that for?
Mic off. Mic on.
Huh. This is a legitimate Chamele's pizza. It's the crack that Corey grew up eating. So the LNG will create anything I imagine.
That is correct.
Yeah, why the hell did I have to suffer in pain for it to materialize?
You can never get something for nothing. And the bigger the wish, the more it costs.
So, I could imagine something on the scale of, say, an empire?
Of course, so long as you can imagine it and afford it.
Bam! The Emperor! Woo-wee! Yeah! Yeah! That's right.
Terribly sad, dude. Like, we're so close to some creepy shit, bro. I swear. There's another episode. What the fuck is this?
While suffering.
80%. Look at my forehead wrinkles. Oh my gosh, my mouth articulation. Ba, so much better. Haha, yeah! We did it. We did it. It's vlog time, baby. Yeah. And look at my body. Look at my arms twist. Way more natural. Man, those epic artists are crazy talented. And they're gonna have no idea I just cribbed all the metahuman DNA.
Actually, you only...
Okie dokie. I'm over it. It's really... I don't get point of it, you know? Other than a tech demo. This is gonna creep me the fuck out. Mark Zuckerberg just creeps me the fuck out, but this is really gonna creep me. Ah!
Hey, and welcome to Connect.
In the
Today,
first
we're gonna
like
talk
3
about...
seconds, bruh.
Hey, and welcome to Connect.
Oh my god. What the fuck? It was. I really didn't think it was gonna be that creepy, but it was immediate. Just like, it's like Tim and Eric. Why are you starting over there? He looks at the camera guy. Oh, are we ready?
Hey.
Put on a different look. You could see him like he's like, okay, time to be human. You could see him like down, like update his software, like change the program. Look, watch. Watch his eyes. He's looking at the camera guy, and then he's gonna be like, oh, that's my cue. Look, right now, looking at the camera guy. Blinks. Oh yeah. Time to. Bro, what the fuck?
Hey, and welcome to Connect.
Oh no.
Today, we're going to talk about the metaverse. I want to share what we imagine is possible.
What is that haircut?
The experiences you'll have, the creative economy we'll all build, and the technology that needs to be invented, as well as how we're going to all do this together. The basic story of technology in our lifetimes is how it's given us the power to express ourselves and experience the world with ever greater richness. Back when I started Facebook, that mostly meant text that we typed on computers. Then we all got phones with cameras, and the internet became much more visual. And recently, as connections got faster, video has become the main way that we experience content. We've gone from desktop to web to phones, from text to photos to video, but this isn't the end of the line. The next platform and medium will be even more immersive, an embodied internet where you're in the experience, not just looking at it. And we call this the metaverse. And you're gonna be able to do almost anything you can imagine. Get together with friends and family, work, learn, play.
Work? Inside the... You mean we're gonna be this... Dude, that's it. I don't want to work inside the metaverse.
Play, shop, create, as well as entirely new categories that don't really fit how we think about computers or phones today.
Yeah, digital slavery.
Now, since we're doing this remotely today, I figured let's make this special. So we've put together something that I think is really going to give you a feeling for what this future could be like. We believe the metaverse will be the successor to the mobile internet. We'll be able to feel...
Bro, is he in the metaverse right now? Is this a digital copy of him? So much about what he's doing is
present. Like we're right there with people, no matter how far apart we actually are. We'll be able to express ourselves in new, joyful, completely immersive ways. And that's going to unlock a lot of amazing new experiences. When I send my parents a video of my kids, they're gonna feel like they're right in the moment with us, not peering through a little window. When you play a game with your friends, you'll feel like you're right there together in a different world, not just on your computer by yourself. And when you're in a meeting in the metaverse, it'll feel like you're right in the room together, making eye contact, having a shared sense of space, and not just looking at a grid of faces on a screen. That's what we mean by an embodied internet. Instead of looking at a screen, you're going to be in these experiences. Everything we do online today, connecting socially, entertainment, games, work, is going to be more natural and vivid. This isn't about spending more time on screens. It's about making the time that we already spend better. Screens...
What? Bruh.
Just can't convey the full range of human expression and connection. They can't deliver...
Something I know terribly too much about. Like
that deep... different physical locations into different kinds of different spaces that people make.
Koi fish that fly.
About making the time that we already spend better. Screens just can't convey the full range of human expression and connection.
And I've been trying to solve this problem. And I've been trying to solve this problem for many years, because I too cannot convey the full range of emotion and human connection.
They can't deliver that deep feeling of presence. But the next version of the internet can. That's what we should be working towards. Technology that's built around people and how we actually experience the world and interact with each other. That's what the metaverse is all about. Now, the best way to understand the metaverse is to experience it yourself, but it's a little tough because it doesn't fully exist yet. Some of the basic building blocks are here though, and others are starting to emerge as we speak. We're starting to get a sense of how it could all come together and what it could feel like. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. Rather than just focusing on this year's products like a normal keynote, we're going to talk about the future. So let's start by exploring what different kinds of metaverse experiences could feel like, starting with the most important experience of all, connecting with people. Imagine you put on your glasses or headset and you're instantly in your home space. It has parts of your physical home recreated virtually, it has things that are only possible virtually, and it has an incredibly inspiring view of whatever you find most beautiful.
Hey, are you coming?
Yeah, just gotta find something to wear.
Mic on.
All right, perfect.
Wow, the same. They captured
Mark, hey, what's going on?
Hi.
What's up, Mark?
Whoa, we're floating in space? Who made this place? It's awesome.
Right? It's from a creator I met in LA.
This place is amazing.
Boz, is that you?
Of course it's me. You know I had to be the robot, man.
I thought I was supposed to be the robot.
Whoa.
I knew you were bluffing.
Hey, wait. Where is Naomi?
Let's call her.
Naomi.
Hey, should we deal you in?
Hey. Sorry, I'm running late, but you gotta see what we're checking out. There's an artist going around Soho hiding AR pieces for people to find.
3D street art? That's cool.
Send that link over so we can all look at it. This is stunning.
Okay, that is something.
That's awesome.
Wow. I love the movement.
Wait, it's disappearing.
Awesome. This is amazing.
Hold on, I'll tip the artist and they'll extend it.
Wow, brilliant.
If you guys like it here, I have another room that you're gonna love. Check out this forest room.
Huh, let's see it.
Koi fish that fly? That's new.
This is wild. Hey, one sec, Boz, it's Priscilla.
Hey, you have to see this. Beast is going crazy.
Oh, I love that guy. We've got to show that to the kids. Can you also send that to my dad?
I'll message him.
All right, see you at home. This place is great, Boz, but there's something I got to get back to. All right, so that's a glimpse of a few ways that we're going to be able to get together and socialize in the metaverse. It's a ways off, but you can start to see some of the fundamental building blocks take shape. First, the feeling of presence. This is the defining quality of the metaverse. You're going to really...
Yeah, I love that this whole, like, the graphic demonstration of the metaverse was just absolutely impressive. But look at this fire behind him.
Feel like you're there with other people. You'll see their facial expressions, you'll see their
fake
body
it looks.
language, maybe figure out if they're actually holding a waving
They've, like,
hand. All the subtle
upgraded the
ways that we
quality.
communicate
Dude, that was like
that
280p.
today's technology can't quite deliver.
Fucking ridiculous.
Next, there are avatars. And that's how we're going to represent ourselves in the metaverse. Avatars will be as common as profile pictures today, but instead of a static image, they're going to be living 3D representations of you. Your expressions, your gestures, that are going to make interactions much richer than anything that's possible online today. You'll probably have a photorealistic avatar for work, a stylized one for hanging out, and maybe even a fantasy one for gaming. You're going to have a wardrobe of virtual clothes for different occasions, designed by different creators and from different apps and experiences. Importantly, you should be able to bring your avatar and digital items across different apps and experiences in the metaverse. Beyond avatars, there is your home space. You're going to be able to design it to look the way you want, maybe put up your own pictures and videos and store your digital goods. You're going to be able to invite people over, play games, and hang out. You'll also even have a home office where you can work. Your home is your personal space from which you can teleport to anywhere you want. Now, speaking of teleporting, there are going to be all kinds of different spaces that people make. Rooms like the ones that we just saw, but also games and whole worlds that you can teleport in and out of whenever you want.
If you have enough money. Otherwise, you'll be a slave building these locations and these rooms off the back of your mind energy. Your mind fluids are going to be charging the metaverse. So I hope you have at least $1 million so you can't play with the rest of us. But we greatly appreciate your sacrifice of your mind fluids.
Teleporting around the metaverse is going to be like clicking a link on the internet. It's an open standard. In order to unlock the potential of the metaverse, there needs to be interoperability. And that goes beyond just taking your avatar and digital items across different apps and experiences, which we are already building an API to support. You want to know that when you buy something or create something, that your items will be useful in a lot of contexts and you're not going to be locked into one world or platform. You want to know that you own your items, not a platform. Now, this is going to require not just technical work, like some of the important projects that are going on around crypto and NFTs in the community now. It's also going to take ecosystem building, norm setting, and new forms of governance. And this is something that we're really going to focus on. Privacy and safety need to be built into the metaverse from day one. You'll get to decide when you want to be with other people, when you want to block someone from appearing in your space, or when you want to take a break and teleport to a private bubble to be alone. You're going to be able to bring things from the physical world into the metaverse. Almost any type of media that can be represented digitally, photos, videos, art, music, movies, books, games, you name it. Lots of things that are physical today, like screens, will just be able to be holograms in the future. You won't need a physical TV, it'll just be a $1 hologram from some high school kid halfway across the world. And you'll be able to take your items and project them into the physical world as holograms in augmented reality too. You're going to be able to move across these different experiences on all kinds of different devices, sometimes using virtual reality so you're fully immersed, sometimes using augmented reality glasses so you can be present in the physical world as well, and sometimes on a computer or phone so you can quickly jump into the metaverse from existing platforms. There are going to be new ways of interacting with devices that are much more natural. Instead of typing or tapping, you're going to be able to gesture with your hands, say a few words, or even just make things happen by thinking about them. Your devices won't be the focal point of your attention anymore. Instead of getting in the way, they're going to give you a sense of presence in the new experiences that you're having and the people who you're with. And these are some of the basic concepts for the metaverse. And while this may sound like science fiction, we're starting to see a lot of these technologies coming together. In the next 5 or 10 years, a lot of this is going to be mainstream. And a lot of us will be creating and inhabiting worlds that are just as detailed and convincing as this one on a daily basis. So even though it's still a long way off, we're starting to work on some of these foundational concepts today. Horizon is the social platform that we're building for people to create and interact in the metaverse. One part of this is Horizon Home, which is our early vision for a home space in the metaverse. Horizon Home is the first thing that you'll see when you put on your Quest headset. Today, there are already a bunch of options to choose from, and in the future, anyone will be able to create one. We've just called it Home until now because it's been missing something very important: people. Soon, we're going to be introducing a social version of Home, where you can invite your friends to join you as avatars. You'll be able to hang out, watch videos together, and jump into apps together. Then there is Horizon Worlds, which is where you can build worlds and jump into them with people. Horizon is designed to make it possible for everyone to create, and we're already seeing people build some really interesting experiences, from creating new games together to throwing surprise parties in VR that family and friends around the world can join. We started rolling out Horizon Worlds in beta last year, and we're adding more people and more worlds every day. And we also just launched Horizon Workrooms earlier this year for collaboration. Beyond Horizon, we're also making it easier to communicate with your friends across different layers of reality. This year, we're bringing messenger calls to virtual reality. You're going to be able to invite your friends to a messenger call, and soon you'll be able to explore somewhere together or join a game. Now, these are the kinds of tools that need to get built so that you can jump into the metaverse with your friends from anywhere. And they're going to unlock some pretty amazing experiences. Now, let's move on from some of these basic concepts and people just connecting to a completely different set of experiences around entertainment and gaming. Imagine your best friend is at a concert somewhere across the world. What if you could be there with her?
I'm packing all my sneakers. I never had a club.
Yo. You're here!
Tell it like it is. Tell what you love, how you live. I'm talking when you're doing what you're doing. Just tell the truth. Just tell it, just tell it, just tell it, just tell it. I'm talking.
After party passes? Yes!
I want you to tell it like it is. Tell what you love, how you live. When you're doing what you do, just tell the truth.
The song was AIDS.
Jumping in now.
What if there was an after party that anyone could go to, no matter where they were?
This is wild.
Hey, check this out.
I was gonna fuck that dinosaur.
Charity auction. Oh, there's swag.
And when you go to the after party,
Oh,
you
so
can connect
out
with
of
other
touch.
fans, hear new versions
So
of
out
your
of
favorite
touch.
songs, and check out the merch that just dropped.
Ooh, I like that one.
Well, now you've got to get it.
You can start to see how the metaverse is going to enable richer experiences by letting us add new layers to the world that we can interact with. Creators and artists are going to be able to connect with their audiences in new ways and really bring them into these shared experiences. Now, there's a lot that needs to get built to create experiences like this, but we're working on some of these pieces right now with Spark AR. First, we're building tools that creators can use to place digital objects into the physical world and let people interact with them. And rather than just simple visual effects, new creator capabilities will support 3D objects that can respond and react realistically, including a realistic sense of depth and occlusion. In the next year, we're also adding the ability for creators to connect different physical locations into cohesive augmented reality storytelling experiences, like guided tours or scavenger hunts. We're also building a Horizon marketplace, where creators can sell and share 3D digital items. And our hope is that this will enable a lot more commerce and help grow the overall metaverse economy. Because at the end of the day, it is really the creators and developers who are going to build the metaverse and make this real. And to make sure that there's an ecosystem that can sustain hundreds of thousands of people working on this, which is what we're going to need to bring this to life, then it's critical that creators and developers can make a good living doing this work. Now, if you ask people today what they thought the metaverse was, a lot of people would probably say it was a Spider-Man movie. But the people who actually follow the space would say it's about gaming. And that's because gaming provides many of the most immersive experiences and it is the biggest entertainment industry by far. Gaming in the metaverse is going to span from immersive experiences in fantasy worlds to bringing simple games into our everyday lives through holograms. Maybe you'll play old games in new ways.
So, Barcelona, huh?
Well, it's not New York, but I like it.
New York misses you.
What's that?
I said, let me put my game face on so I can beat you.
Okay. Check.
I gotta try another game face next time.
Maybe you'll go head-to-head with players from around the world.
Like a shot.
Some call it skill.
Keep talking.
Or maybe you'll do things that aren't even possible in gaming today.
Hey, Mark, down for a VR foiling?
Mark literally watching you play games with your friend, and you don't even know he's there. Because he's hacking into your fucking... Not even hacking into it. You just give him permission to watch you at all times. Everywhere you do. Anything and everything you do. He's just fucking
Sesh.
Now this is more my style.
Classic look. All right. Nice. Oh, nice choice, Mark. Ready to shred.
Everyone should just be Mark in the metaverse. Everyone should just have a Mark avatar.
All right. Hey, here we go.
Whoa.
Whoa, hang in there, Mark.
That's not good.
Hit this section, boom. All right, backflip. Yoo-hoo.
I've got an idea.
Hey, where are you going?
Gotta pump it to jump it.
What? I didn't even know that was an option. You're not gonna catch me now. Take that, unicorn. Oh, Tube City.
God, you're out of control.
Don't worry, I'll let you win next time. All good. Oh, that was a close one. You want to go again?
Maybe later. I'm gonna need a lot more sunscreen though. Oh man. Well, gaming is how a lot of people are going to step into the metaverse for the first time. It already has some of the most fully built out digital goods and the most active creator and developer communities. And major platforms like Epic are working to build out the metaverse, starting with gaming. For our part, we're heavily investing in building a healthy VR and AR ecosystem, so the game studios can keep building and gaming creators can keep creating. Now, Deb from our studios team is joining me. Deb, do you want to take us through some of the exciting games in the pipeline for Quest?
Absolutely. Over the years, we've had the opportunity to work with incredible developers, like Vertigo Games, the studio behind fan favorite Arizona Sunshine.
I love Arizona Sunshine. That game basically got me and my friends through the first few months of the pandemic.
That's awesome. If you
Arizona I got Mark Zuckerberg, one of the richest people on the planet. Without that game, he wouldn't have made it through the pandemic.
enjoyed that, Mark, I think you'll be excited that we're partnering with Vertigo on 5 more great games from Deep Silver and others.
What is this, like, fake edgy that she has going
We'll share more about this lineup very soon.
Nice. What else is coming?
Well,
nice.
The
What
metaverse
else
is
is coming?
constantly evolving. So one of the most important aspects will be live service games that launch updates and new downloadable content regularly. Okay, here's something I know our community has been waiting for.
I'm in a different
Maybe you'll get some friends together for some 3-on-3. Maybe play pickup with people on the other side of the world. Or imagine your Facebook cycling group does an AR charity ride.
Let's go.
Complete with a leaderboard. Maybe you'll be able to train with the best, like you're right there with them. Like Lee Kiefer, Olympic gold medalist.
On guard. Fence. Don't be scared this time. You seem like a natural.
Whoa. All right, that's a little too realistic. See you later, Lee. That was fun.
Good job, Mark.
And that's what fitness will be like in the metaverse. Now, I think we're going to see a lot more unique experiences emerging around. Now imagine that you have your perfect work setup and you can actually do more than you could in your regular work setup. And on top of all that, you can keep wearing your favorite sweatpants.
Looking good. Let's get together real quick for a debrief.
I'm free now. Let's jump in. Hi.
Hey.
So what do we think?
I think you take out your big virtual titties or you're fired. Bro, there's just no boundaries for virtual reality. I swear to God, shit's gonna get so fucking wild.
I think it's ready.
Great.
We're pretending like we're
I'll
gonna
prep
go
it for
into
the
this,
presentation.
Like,
All
the
right.
rules
Good
of
luck.
this, the normal reality are going to apply.
Imagine a space where you can tune out distractions and focus on the task at hand.
It's just gonna be sexual debauchery everywhere. Everywhere.
And when you're ready to share what you've been working on, you can present it as if you're right there with the team.
Wait, where's Mark?
I think he's in the middle of something.
You can already see some of these elements in Horizon Workrooms, which we launched a couple of months ago. Later this year, we plan to introduce room customization, so you can put your own logos and posters in your workrooms. We're also introducing a new office space in Horizon Home, for when you want your perfect workspace to do some focused work or just cross a few things off your to-do list. We're also announcing 2D progressive web apps for the Quest Store, and as a new developer frameworks, they're easier to build. So you can drop in and check on a work project while you're in VR using services like Dropbox and Slack, or stay connected with Facebook and Instagram. This starts bringing more of your 2D internet services into the metaverse. And as we've focused more on work, and frankly, as we've heard your feedback more broadly, we're working on making it so you can log into Quest with an account other than your personal Facebook account. We're starting to test support for work accounts soon, and we're working on making a broader shift here within the next year. I know this is a big deal for a lot of people. Not everyone wants their social media profile linked to all these other experiences, and I get that, especially as the metaverse expands. And I'll share more about that later. But I'm genuinely optimistic about work in the metaverse. We know from the last couple of years that a lot of people can effectively work from anywhere. But hybrid is going to be a lot more complex, when some people are together and others are still remote. So giving everyone the tools to be present, no matter where they are, whether as a hologram sitting next to you in a physical meeting or in a discussion taking place in the metaverse, that's going to be a game changer. I think this could be very positive for our society and economy. Giving people access to jobs in more places, no matter where they live.
Look, I think this was an inevitable, this was gonna happen, no matter what. There was going to be a metaverse. I just never thought it was going to be like Facebook. I don't know who it was gonna be, but I guess I just never considered it being Facebook. It's very creepy. But in the meantime, we're gonna play some chess while we watch this, just because I get bored easy. We can watch this, and I'll play a game of chess, and you guys can watch me be fucking angry at chess.
Will be a big deal for spreading opportunity to more people. Dropping our daily commutes will mean less time stuck in traffic and more time doing things that matter. And it'll be good for the environment.
What the fuck is play?
Actually, if you travel for work, and working in the metaverse means that you just take one less flight each year, that's probably better than almost anything else that you can do for the environment. I think working in the metaverse is going to feel like a huge step forward. And these dynamics, like the ability to teleport places with people and interact around shared projects in virtual space, they're going to be valuable in a lot of other categories of experiences too. So now Marnie, our Chief Business Officer, is going to take us through some of them.
Thanks, Mark. We'll see you in a minute.
What if you could learn about any...
She looks like a mean-ass bitch. I'm just saying, like, she's the chief of business at Facebook. Like, you know she's a fucking psychopath. Alright, I'm on mute because I got pissed.
Mic off. Mic on.
Bro, my nose hair grows so out of control. I swear. I swear, brother. What the fuck? Why is it? My nose hair just like... That's a good analogy. It's like, I don't know. What fucking... It's like, my nose hair is like something that grows really fast. Ugh! Open some fucking... I just want some chocolate. I'ma eat some chocolate. Motherfuckers make me even stop it. I ain't gonna stop it. Bitch, I'm motherfucking with the up and up and up it. Welcome to my life. I'ma just sit here all night. Do 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 do. Alright. God damn, that view is just excellent. Alright, we back. What's up, fam? See, now it's all purple and cool looking in here.
Anything in the world just by bringing it closer to you.
It shaves my nuts, bro. It's terrible.
So, we're gonna have an astrophysicist in the family.
Actually, I have to write this paper. Will you help me?
Let's take a closer look. What part of the solar system are we talking about?
Saturn.
If you were taking astrophysics, you could study in the metaverse.
Did you know the rings are made up of billions of icy particles?
Really?
Bruh. That is not astrophysics. That is something that they mention in astrophysics. I don't see any cosine, I don't see x of this or that. Bro, you need a whole alphabet to teach astrophysics. You need made up fucking symbols. I just see a giant planet.
Look at this.
Wow, she's really learning a lot about planets. Learning so fucking much.
You ready to do that paper now, right?
Yeah.
In astrophysics? What the fuck did she even learn? She just spun a 3D rendering of Saturn. I was like, it all makes sense now.
In the metaverse, you'll be able to teleport not just to any place, but any time as well. Ancient Rome. Imagine standing on the streets, hearing the sounds, visiting the markets, to get a sense of the rhythm of life over 2,000 years ago. Imagine learning how the Forum was built by actually seeing the Forum get built right in front of you. Hi, everyone. I'm Marnie Levine. In the metaverse, learning won't feel anything like the way we've learned before. With a headset or glasses, you'll be able to pull up schematics for your studying, or maybe even the service manual for a vehicle you're learning to repair. Let's say you're a med student or a doctor. With apps like Oso VR, you can learn new techniques in surgery firsthand, practicing until you get it right. Or if you're studying Earth science, you could swim through the Great Barrier Reef, get up close to Earth's mightiest insects with your instructor, David Attenborough, whose VR documentary is playing now in Oculus TV.
This is a world of intrigue, a world of wonder, a secret world hidden to the human eye. Explore the extraordinary world of Micro Monsters 3D with me, David Attenborough.
This is just one of the ways we're going to learn in the future. But in order to get there, we're going to need to help build the skill sets of the people who build these experiences. So we're setting aside $150 million to train the next generation of creators to build immersive learning content and increase access to devices. And to help more creators make a living building AR effects using Spark AR, we're going to establish a professional curriculum and certification process, make it easier to monetize, and put our Spark AR curriculum on Coursera and edX.
Thanks, Marnie. So that's a glimpse of the kinds of experiences that you might have in the metaverse. From connecting with friends, to gaming and entertainment, to work and education, and creation and commerce. Now, let's talk about how creators and developers are going to build all of this, and about the economy that we all need to create. The last few years have been humbling for me and our company in a lot of ways. One of the main lessons that I've learned is that building products isn't enough. We also need to help build ecosystems so that millions of people can have a stake in the future, can be rewarded for their work, and benefit as the tide rises, not just as consumers, but as creators and developers. But this period has also been humbling because as big of a company as we are, we've also learned what it is like to build for other platforms. And living under their rules has profoundly shaped my views on the tech industry. Most of all, I've come to believe that the lack of choice and high fees are stifling innovation, stopping people from building new things, and holding back the entire internet economy. We've tried to take a different approach. We want to serve as many people as possible, which means working to make our services cost less, not more. Our mobile apps are free. Our ads business model is an auction which guarantees every business the most competitive price possible. We offer our creator and commerce tools either at cost or with modest fees to enable as much creation and commerce as possible. And it's worked. Billions of people love our products. We have hundreds of millions of businesses on our platform, and we have a rapidly growing ecosystem and a thriving business. That's the approach that we want to take to help build the metaverse too. We plan to continue to either subsidize our devices or sell them at cost to make them available to more people. We'll continue supporting sideloading and linking to PCs so consumers and developers have choice rather than forcing them to use the Quest store to find apps or reach customers. And we'll aim to offer developer and creator services with low fees in as many cases as possible so we can maximize the overall creator economy, while recognizing that to keep investing in this future, we'll need to keep some fees higher for some period to make sure that we don't lose too much money on this program overall. After all, while a growing number of developers are already profitable, we expect to invest many billions of dollars for years to come before the metaverse reaches scale. Our hope, though, is that if we all work at it, then within the next decade, the metaverse will reach 1 billion people host hundreds of billions of dollars of digital commerce, and support jobs for millions of creators and developers. We'll try to lay out how some of this commerce model will work, but I also want to be upfront about the fact that there's a ton that we just don't know yet. What I can tell you, though, is that we are fully committed to this. It is the next chapter of our work, and we believe for the internet overall. And our strategy and track record show that we will do everything we believe is sustainable to grow the community, the creator economy, and the developer ecosystem. And to tell us more about all of that, here's Vishal, our head of Metaverse products.
Thanks, Mark. As you said, our approach is to serve as many people, creators, and businesses as we can by keeping fees as low as possible and offering choice. As a company, we have been investing in commerce and creators for many years. But let me take a moment and explain how this will all come to life in the metaverse. For people, the metaverse will offer more choice than we've ever seen before. And most importantly, there will be a real sense of continuity where the things you buy are always available to you. Today, much of what you buy on the internet is inside a single app, website, or game. You might buy a custom skin for your gaming avatar, but you can't take it with you when you move to a new space. In the physical world, that would be the equivalent of buying your favorite sports team's jersey and never be able to wear it outside the stadium. In the future, you will be able to buy digital clothes for your avatar and then wear them into the metaverse more broadly. For creators, our goal is to provide a way for as many creators as possible to build a business in the metaverse. One thing we've learned from today's digital platforms is that we can't artificially limit innovation. We need to enable as many different types of creators as possible to unlock the best ideas. There will be many different kinds of creators in the metaverse. Creators who make digital objects, creators who offer services and experiences, and those who build entire worlds like game creators do today. We also want creators to have the biggest possible audiences. If a creator designs a signature effect to surround avatars, their fans should be able to buy it and then visit different spaces to show it off to their friends. Frankly, if a creator builds any experience, all of their fans should be able to enjoy it. Businesses will be creators too, building out digital spaces or even digital worlds. They'll sell both physical and digital goods, as well as experiences and services. And they'll be able to use ads to ensure the right customers find what they've created. Speaking of buying things, we're also exploring new types of ownership models and entitlements to ensure people feel confident that they actually own something. This will make it easier for people to sell limited edition digital objects like NFTs, display them in their digital spaces, and even resell them to the next person securely. In short, the metaverse will remove many of the physical constraints we see on commerce today and make entirely new businesses possible. While this is very exciting, the metaverse is all about co-creating. We're building this together with creators, developers, and entrepreneurs. So today, I've asked Jackie Aina to join me to start a conversation about what might be possible. Jackie is a beauty creator who launched her own lifestyle brand on Instagram called Forever Mood, where she sells candles with scents like cuffing season and partners with major brands on makeup drops. So let's meet Jackie in her space. Here we are in this digital space, totally inspired by you and all the things that you love.
Guess we went there.
Jackie, I've been such a big fan of yours for such a long time. Tell me a bit about how you got started in social media.
So, rewind back to 2009. As it pertains to like beauty, I would go to like a makeup counter or go makeup shopping, and I always felt rejected, always felt othered. So I got so frustrated that eventually I was like, you know what? Not only am I gonna like not listen to them, but I'm gonna show other people how I'm making it work with my skin tone too.
How did you go from creating content, creating videos, to a product? You just, have a brand called Forever Mood. It's huge on Instagram shopping.
So Forever Mood was not only a bit of a love letter to me and my relationship with my mom. That's how we bond, was through fragrance ever since childhood. But it's been doing amazing, and we've actually been getting a lot of support.
Jackie, this space is pretty magical, and I know it kind of reflects the stuff you love. Like, tell me a bit about what you love and why this represents you.
How'd I do?
Okay, so first thing, color is everything. I love pastels. You can see it in the brand. You can see it like a lot of times in what I wear. With the metaverse, when we're curating collections or even just brainstorming, this would be a great way to like gather us all together and literally kind of create atmospheres and environments and moods to just kind of enhance creativity. And then if I can invite people, it would be like inviting them in my home. You know what I mean? It'd be like bringing them into a piece of me. So I would want them to feel some of the things that I feel when I step into my house or when I light my candles.
Interacting with people in comments and having a conversation is a way to kind of get your fan excited about interacting with you, but also you feel like you get a connection to your community.
Too. Yeah.
And so this idea of reaching kind of into the comment section and pulling a fan in and having a conversation is pretty powerful. And it humanizes that person on the other end, of that comment. And I think there's a really interesting opportunity to think about how we build community and how we engage with our fans in a really deep way, as opposed to just through a comment box. Imagine for your biggest fans, you could have an exclusive launch party where anyone could visit, no matter where they were in the world.
I love that, because when we first launched the brand, everything was shut down because obviously quarantine, couldn't go anywhere. And I had this idea of doing like pop-ups for Forever Mood, where we would have a room inspired by each scent.
And now, anyone from anywhere in the world could come and feel what you just described, have that feeling, have that sense, really get into that mood. Also, you have your greatest fans, the people that care a lot about you, the ability to reach new customers, use advertising to keep growing your business.
Okay.
And you could also drop an exclusive product in the metaverse, where only available to your most ardent fans who paid special access to get to that product.
That's dope.
Commerce is going to be a big part of the metaverse. You'll be able to sell both digital and physical products. The butterfly effect transports us someplace magical.
So beautiful.
So Jackie, as we walk through this amazing world, what does the metaverse mean to you?
I just feel like this is like endless possibilities with my imagination.
I can't even begin to imagine how meaningful the metaverse will be, thanks to creators like you.
There's a lot here to be excited about. Just like the internet today, more people are going to have the freedom to find a business model that works for them, whether that's custom work, tipping, subscriptions, ads, or other monetization tools that may only make sense in the metaverse. Now think about how many people make a living on the internet today. How many of those jobs just didn't even exist a few years ago? I expect that the metaverse is going to open up lots of opportunities for people in the exact same way. Now, we have confidence in this general direction, and we're investing significantly in building for this future, but the reality is that no one knows exactly which models are going to work and make this sustainable. So we're going to approach this with humility and openness, and we're going to work with anyone whose efforts will help bring the metaverse to life.
Jesus Christ, it's only half?
So now, Boz is going to join us to talk about what people are already building for the metaverse and what kinds of tools we can create to help out. Hey, Boz. I'm still kind of jealous of your robot avatar.
Yeah, man, you gotta have the robot when you're working your dance moves, right?
I mean, of course.
Look, Mark, we've been working on Facebook Reality Labs for a long time, but we always kept the same vision, which is that we want to build tools that help people feel connected anytime, anywhere.
That's not what I wanted.
And that vision is what drives us today, to help people get together in virtual spaces. We've come a long way since the early days of VR, thanks to the developers and the creators who see the potential to entertain and to educate. But of course, we still have a lot farther to go. So to keep the pace of innovation moving faster and empower more use cases, we do have a few exciting announcements.
Today, we're introducing the Presence platform, which is a broad range of machine perception and AI capabilities that empower developers to build mixed reality experiences on Quest 2. You want to tell us more about the Presence platform?
Yeah, we've said before that realistic presence is the key to feeling connected in the metaverse. And the Presence platform's capabilities are what's going to deliver on that promise. Things like environmental understanding, content placement and persistence, voice interaction, standardized hand interactions. In fact, let's start with hands. I mean, the human hand is an engineering marvel, and bringing hands into VR was no easy feat. It required a lot of collaboration against product, design, research, but we continue to improve that product, finding new ways to navigate with gestures and interact with VR. So today, we're introducing the Interaction SDK, a library of modular components that will make it easy to add hand interactions to your apps.
That's pretty exciting.
Yeah, we really think this is going to help people accelerate the build time for new and existing titles that allow people to use their hands more naturally in more virtual experiences. Now, in addition to hands, there's another exciting interaction space for VR. That's your voice. The Voice SDK lets developers integrate voice input into their games and apps so they can create new gameplay and navigation. So soon, you'll be able to jump into a FitXR workout and shake up your routine just by saying, "Surprise me." Oh, yeah, I've tried this one before. This one's really tough.
Yeah, me too, it is.
Since we launched the Pass-Through API, we've already seen breakthrough experiments from developers that blend the virtual and the real world. Soon, with our next SDK release, developers will be able to ship their mixed reality apps on the Oculus Store and in App Lab. Now, of course, access to Pass-Through by itself is not enough. To achieve that rich mixed reality experience, apps also need to be aware of things in the room and, blend the virtual objects with the physical environment around them so they can coexist in the same space. So developers want to be able to place, persistent world-locked content like animated holograms or your Instagram feed in your real space. And tools like spatial anchors and scene understanding capabilities will help make these mixed reality experiences feel seamless. Now, I'd gladly nerd out with you on the technical details of this with you.
I know.
But I think it's better to show you. Load the world beyond. This is Oppie. Oppie, come on, Oppie. Who's a good persistent state virtual object layered on an interactive pass-through environment? Oh, you are. Yes, you are. Oppie, sit. Pets in the metaverse, man. Just as stubborn as they are in the physical world.
You know, Boz, I always really wanted a forest in my living room.
Did you?
Not really. I'm looking forward to how developers are going to be able to build a new generation of mixed reality experiences on Quest 2. And it also gives us a glimpse of the kind of worlds that people are going to be able to build.
Now let's talk about augmented reality. With Spark, we really focused on those use cases that allow people to both stay engaged with the world around them, but also stay connected to the people that they're not around. And creators are really leading the way here. And we're doing everything we can to support them with our know-how, with our resources, and of course, with tools. And for more on that, I'd like to say hi to Sue, the product director at Facebook Reality Labs and the head of Spark AR.
Thanks, guys. Spark AR is focused on building AR experiences that empower people to be more connected and at the same time, more present with the world around them. And creators are helping us build these experiences of today while exploring the possibilities of tomorrow. Fundamentally, we're democratizing AR creation and enabling a global community with the tools and knowledge necessary to develop the AR content and experiences that people love to use. Programs like AR Curriculum enrolled over 22,000 creators in less than a year, and we're adding additional programming to support more advanced creators. And the depth and breadth of content would not be possible without these creators. In 1 week alone, you'll see effects that bring moments like landing on Mars or the launch of a new album to life, all by tapping into everyone's imaginations. We're also powering experiences across Facebook, so imagine playing that AR Battleship game from your phone with a friend in the metaverse.
Where are you gonna go?
How cool,
Here?
right? Right now, we have over 600,000 creators in our community with diverse needs and motivations for using AR to engage with their fans and audiences. We know people, more than 700 million monthly across the Facebook family of apps, are already using AR a ton. We see over 80 billion effects applied per month, and we want to make it even easier for anyone to find their spark. So we created a tool, codenamed Polar, that makes AR creation possible for novice creators who have no prior experience in art, 2D or 3D design, or programming. Think paint by numbers. So creators whose first love might be photography, video, or dance can enhance their content for their own special effects. And that's an important piece of this vision and this community. It's open to anyone and everyone who's curious. And the metaverse is well positioned to be a strong digital economy for creators from all walks of life. This is primitive to a functioning metaverse. And we want to make sure creators are ready to share their creativity and capitalize on this emerging opportunity from day one.
Thanks, Sue. So that's some of the software platform that needs to get built to deliver the metaverse. But there are other important considerations here too. Hey, Nick.
Hey, Mark. Hope I'm not interrupting. You got a sec? Have you got Oppie with you?
I think Oppie's still in the virtual forest, but I always have time for you. What's going on?
Look, I just love the presentation so far. It's such visionary stuff. But as you mentioned early on, with all big technological advances, there are inevitably going to be all sorts of challenges and uncertainties. And I know you've talked about this a bit already, but people want to know how we're going to do all this in a responsible way, and especially that we play our part in helping to keep people safe and protect their privacy online.
Yeah, that's right. This is incredibly important.
The way I look at it is that in the past, the speed that new technologies emerged sometimes left policymakers and regulators playing catch-up. So on the one hand, companies get accused of charging ahead too quickly, and on the other, tech people feel that progress can't afford to wait for the slower pace of regulation. And I really think that it doesn't have to be the case this time round, because we have years until the metaverse we envision is fully realized. So this is the start of the journey, not the end.
Like I said earlier, interoperability, open standards, privacy, and safety need to be built into the metaverse from day one. And with all the novel technologies that are being developed, everyone who's building for the metaverse should be focused on building responsibly from the beginning. This is one of the lessons that I've internalized from the last 5 years. It's that you really want to emphasize these principles from the start. So at Connect last year, Boz outlined our responsible innovation principles, and the first one was never surprise people.
Right, and that means being transparent about how things work, what data is collected, and how that data is used over time. It also means giving people easy-to-use safety controls, as well as age guidance and parental controls for when youngsters are using these products.
And we're spending a lot of time talking with experts and getting perspectives from outside the company on what we're building, even before we build it. And this is about designing for safety and privacy and inclusion before the products even exist. And one example is what we're doing with Project Aria, our research device that helps inform the AR glasses that we're building. We're also funding external research on this. You know, last year we announced grants for research on the impact of AR, VR, and smart devices on people who aren't currently using them, especially communities whose perspectives have often been overlooked, as well as best practices for creating inclusive environments in virtual spaces. And this year, we're opening up support for even more research, because we need those independent perspectives to make sure that we're living up to another one of our principles: consider everyone.
And that point is so important, because this is a collaborative exercise. And in particular, we need to make sure the human rights and civil rights communities are involved. So these technologies are built in a way that's inclusive and empowering.
One of the advantages of starting right now is that we can collaborate with people at the very early stages of development, like what we're doing through the new fund that you announced a few weeks ago.
Yeah, the XR Programs and Research Fund. It's a 2-year, $50 million investment in programs and external research with organizations all over the world, like Howard University, Women in Immersive Tech, Africa No Filter, and universities in Seoul, Hong Kong, and Singapore. And this is crucial because, as we've said, the metaverse isn't something we're building so much as it's something we're building for.
Across the industry, we need to bring that same imagination and commitment to building for interoperability, openness, safety, and privacy as we do for all the other product aspects of the metaverse. These have to be fundamental building blocks, just like the other software and experiences that we've been talking about.
Right.
All right, thanks, Nick. So, one thing that we haven't talked about much yet is the future of hardware that will help bring the metaverse to life. We're working on multiple new products to advance the state of the art, unlock richer social interactions, and make it a lot easier to be productive. That must be Angela, our head of VR devices. Hey, Angela.
Hey, Mark.
Is that what I think it is?
I sure hope it is.
All right, come on in. So, what do you think is the most exciting thing that we're working on right now?
Bro, what
That's
a blunder.
hard to say. You know, we have such an exciting pipeline. But next year, we are releasing a new product that will push the boundaries of VR even further. We've codenamed it Project Cambria.
So, this isn't the next Quest. It's going to be compatible with Quest.
All right, guys.
Cambria will be
I gotta.
a completely new,
we're gonna do the
advanced,
ghost show.
high-end
I'll be right back. That's got a shower. I have someone coming over my house.
Our plan here is to keep building out this product line to release our most advanced